Hello, Cancer. This is your reading for the Cancer new moon. This is a message for the sign of Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. They are general readings, so please take what resonates for you and leave the rest. So let's get into it, Cancer. What's been going on with Cancer? Sun, moon, or rising signs? On the floor. Cancer, your first card out is Truth. And I'm seeing that very clearly here. I feel like we're all getting a lot clearer messages on the actual truth of a lot of different things here in life. But let's keep going. You may be seeking truth, your own personal truth, the truth of life. These are deep truths. This is not a I'm right and you're wrong kind of truth. This is a deep soul truth. Which brings us balance. It really does. This is very similar to the Justice card in the traditional tarot. Could be truth about something or someone that you had in your past and now it's gone. Or just what you're missing in your life, emotional loss. There's something that you were trying to get to the bottom of, Cancer, for quite some time. There's a lot of emotional pain. It was causing a lot of confusion. I feel like that's finally coming up and revealing itself to you. And in this current energy, a lot of the Cancerian energy has to do with our family, our upbringing, our childhood even. Could have something to do with the mother energy. Let's keep going here. For Cancer, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is happening for many with a lot of the astrological transits that are coming up. And this new moon is a very important and potent, powerful energy. As Neptune stations retrograde on the same day, some of the fog will be lifted in some areas, allowing for more truth to be revealed. This could just be internal truths, confirmation of internal truths showing up on the outside, meaning like somebody could actually even say something or reveal something. Yeah. Which will assist you to let go of certain things, move on from a certain pattern, move on from certain family traits, move on in your life as your own unique sovereign self. Maybe removing family patterning, recognizing them. Cancer. Oh, beautiful, Cancer. So that has positive movement forward. We're going to dive into this a little bit deeper here. But yeah, a lot of emotional truths, deep inner truths, revealing themselves to you, giving you the energy, the momentum to move on past that, past your past. And this is in a positive direction, positive movement forward. At the bottom of that deck, foundations and achievements. So this really does have to do with your family, your home, your stability, your foundation, Cancer. And the achievement is really breaking through old patterns that had you stuck in a specific emotion that was just probably perpetuating over and over and over again. I feel like you can finally move past that now. Ooh, okay. For Cancer. All right, let's go into the emotional loss. This is definitely something that's been unfolding for quite some time for you, Cancer. And he's holding on to his heart. There is a nautilus, a spiral effect, showing the spirals of cycles, of transits, of life in general. So a lot of the truth was coming to you in little bits and pieces. I feel like you finally were able to get enough of those pieces to actually put the picture of the puzzle together for yourself. 9 of Wands. Yeah, this emotional loss is almost as if it's a rite of passage for you to move past and move into your future self very fast, very quickly. It's almost like a light bulb just turned on and like suddenly everything shifts. Whereas before it was like constantly diving deep into some emotional turmoil to come up with a little piece here and a little piece there. You weren't quite getting to the truth. You weren't getting the picture that the puzzle pieces were. You didn't have all the right pieces yet. But now you've got that picture. You've got the completion. The truth that you needed. Your truth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful. Ace of Wands. Your truth. And now you see that anything is possible. The world is your oyster. Suddenly you're in a position to completely shift your life path in the direction you want to, Cancer. And this is a very it's a starting phase, but this truth is given. He's holding the world in his hands and his staff is on fire. It's like, oh yeah, now I know where I am. Now I know who I am. Now I know my truth. I can speak my truth. I can live my truth and actually utilize that truth to as your medicine and as your medicine for others in the future. Moving on. You have assistance in moving through this energy and moving and leaving it in the past. Could be really close connections, friends, family, angels, guidance of sorts, assisting you, walking with you, moving on from this scenario. Just making it a very positive outcome for you. Positive movement forward from some extreme pain, heartache, betrayal. This is what you're moving from, Cancer. That's a beautiful thing. And I'm getting that this was quite the struggle, quite the difficult part of your journey here. But now with these truths, with these pieces that you really needed, your perspective has shifted again, assisting you to move forward in a positive direction. It's beautiful, really. Didn't even look at the bottom of the deck of that one, but death, look at that, Cancer. Complete transformation of this cycle for yourself. Death of the old, moving on, moving past it, and birth of a new version of you, a new life for you, Cancer. Beautiful. Advice for Cancer. Growth. Oh, and this is what we're all going through right now, Cancer. Growth. It says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And we're all going through a big growth spurt right now. I was just telling a friend the other day, you know, we don't see it all the time, but because we're constantly growing every single day. But if you look back, if you think back of the old version of you, even last year or 5 or 10 years ago, you see the growth in you. You see how you're not as reactionary. There's a lot more grounded, rooted stability within yourself. Love. I'm going to read this from the book, but it's important to know we are all going through a giant growth spurt and that you have it. Recognize your growth. Recognize the wisdom. Use that as your strength. Growth. For Cancer. You are constantly being presented with situations that enable you to develop your inner wisdom and assist you in advancing to higher levels of understanding. The lesson is to be aware of these events and recognize them for what they are. To live a mindful life is not only about respecting and honoring those around you, it is also about recognizing every person and circumstance on your path as a teacher. The constant chatter and diversions of life on earth can distract you from the signposts that Spirit has left on your path. Take the time to be aware of the bountiful wisdom that has been laid before you. Acknowledge these gifts and take them to heart as you continue your sojourn in this physical dimension. Don't look for the opportunities that you think you need. Instead, be receptive to the opportunities that are given. Well, that's a beautiful message, Cancer. Yes, we are all going through a very giant growth spurt right now. And when we are able to actually see people, places, events, experiences for what they truly are, to show us, to teach us for our growth, we continuously evolve and expand so much more and so much faster. So those are the messages I have for you, Cancer. If you did like this video, please click the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please click subscribe so that we can grow together. I have a lot more content that I would love to add on here. And I would love to have you on board too as well. Thank you, Cancer. Bye-bye.